Okay, thank you.
Here are the starting lineups for this evening's game. At guard for Missouri, a 6'1 junior from Detroit, Michigan, number 4, Lee Coward. At guard for Illinois, a 6'4 junior from Madison, Illinois, number 13, Kendall Gill. At guard for Missouri, a 6'6 senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 21, Byron Urban. At guard for Illinois, a 6'6 junior from Carbondale, Illinois, number 35, Steve Bardo. At center for Missouri, a 7' 1" senior from Belleville, Illinois, number 52, Gary Leonard. At center for Illinois, a 6'7 senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 45, Lowell Hamilton. At forward for Missouri, a 6'8 senior from Washington, Missouri, number 42, Mike Sanbody. At forward for Illinois, a 6'6 junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 25, Nick Anderson. And at forward for Missouri, a 6'10 sophomore from Detroit, Michigan, number 34, Doug Smith. And at forward for Illinois, a 6'6 senior from Aurora, Illinois, number 33, Kenny Battle. The head coach of the Missouri Tigers is Norm Stewart. The head coach of the Illinois Fighting Illini is Lou Henson. Tonight's
well, there you have the look at the cast, the players and the coaches, and we're going to return to St. Louis after these words from your local stations.
Stewart is number 8. There you see the overall series. The Illini leads at 13-5, and they've won the last 5 in a row, so the bragging rights have belonged to the Illini in the last 5 years.
Kenny Battle jumping with Smith to tip control to Illinois, and Bardo stepped right in front to grab it out. That's Bardo working, and the Tigers quickly into a man-to-man down the right-hand side. Nick Anderson breaking to the lane, doesn't get it in. Sanbody rebounds it out for the Tigers.
It'll be interesting to see if Missouri tries to run with the Illini, Dick. They're a lot bigger. I'm not sure they can keep up in the long run.
Outside, Coward with it. Back to Smith. He's a good one. Jumps it up from the baseline. No good. Scramble for the ball. Underneath, they're going to call a jump ball. And it goes over to Missouri.
That was an air ball on Smith's first shot. He's coming off a great tournament in the Missouri tournament they had last weekend. It was the tourney MVP.
They get it in close to Leonard. Has it slapped away by Battle, and a foul on Leonard.
There's that Illini pressure defense that Illinois fans have come to know and love so far this season, and certainly is the key in this ball game tonight as well.
Bardo will bring it up along with Kendall Gill. The referees tonight, Joseph Sylvester, Jim Burr out of the Big Ten, and Mike Curry, who is representing the Big 8 Conference. That's Bardo working out in the front court. Gives it to Anderson to Battle. Battle shot, no. Rebound cleared away by Smith. And the Tigers come flying out of there with it. That's Coward with it. Goes all the way to the baseline, scoops it in close, and the shot is up and missed. That was tossed up by Irvin. And the foul is going to be charged on Illinois, and it appears Bardo picked up the foul.
Irvin got down quickly and got good position there in the paint, and really that's all the Illini could do is foul him to prevent the easy basket, and he'll be up there for 2 shots.
There's Lou Henson. He wants that offense to start moving around with the ball. Free throw good by Irvin. He hails from Julian High School in Chicago. He's a 6'6 senior. The leading scorer for the Tigers, notches both of those free throws. And Missouri has taken an early lead. Here's Bardo working back for the Illini. Goes down underneath. It's Lowell Hamilton. Back to Kendall Gill. To Bardo.
An interesting matchup in this game, Dick. I think it's Hamilton against Leonard. Hamilton going against another 7-footer. Of course, he fared pretty well against Dwayne Smith of Florida.
That action happened away from the ball, and it was fouled on Kendall Gill. He worked against Lee Coward, and it's a foul on Kendall.
Coach Henson certainly not happy with the way the Illini are executing the offense so far. They're 0 for 2 from the field. Didn't even get a shot that time down.
Here's Irwin, and Nick Anderson shut him out from going inside. Comes back out in front to Coward. They got Sambodi on the high post and down under the big guy Leonard. Sambodi right there with it. Flips right side. Now they go down underneath the Smith. Back now. The Leonard shot blocked away. Goaltending is going to be called on Lowell Hamilton. The basket will count by Leonard. And Missouri leads it 4-0. There you see Gary Leonard. 7-1. His brother played at Illinois during the years 81, 82, 83.
There's a look at the replay there with Hamilton definitely up on the rim, knocking that ball away. It was a good call.
Bardo flips to Anderson underneath Lowell Hamilton over the top of Leonard.
I feel that Hamilton can do that all night over Leonard. He's had good success over other centers this year, and he's a good jumper, and he gets the shot off quickly.
Out on the high post to Smith, back to Coward. Irvin. They got Bardo working on Irwin, and that's him with the ball over there right now into the corner. Goes underneath the Leonard. Leonard shot. What a block by Battle. Anderson on the rebound. Let's make that Bardo on the rebound. And there's a foul on Missouri. The shot was taken by Lowell Hamilton, kind of an air ball tossed up there, but a moment ago, this is what the reject looked like.
Kenny Battle, one of the best 6'6 players you'll find around the country anywhere, and he was certainly high up to block the shot off Gary Leonard, the 7-footer. Great effort by Battle.
They'll toss it inbounds underneath the Illinois basket. Kendall Gill over there to throw it in.
Well, I'm still trying to get on the board there after Hamilton got the first two. He put up another shot. Not a good shot. Hamilton, even though he has the only basket, has put up a couple questionable shots so far.
Coward out in front. Sambodi down in the corner. Back in front to Coward. Uh-oh, Smith. Traveling. There was a lot of shoving going on between Kenny Battle and Doug Smith before the pass really got inside to him, Steve. And you could see that Kenny Battle really forced him to turn the ball over with the travel.
Norm Stewart didn't like that call very well, but that was the case. First turnover for Missouri.
Comes out to Anderson, to Hamilton down underneath coming across the lane. Battle has it. Back in front to Bardo.
My offense has not clicked as well yet, very well yet in the early going. To trail by 2. Battle inside there is what they need.
Great play by Battle. They come up quickly to Irvin. Picked up by Lowell Hamilton, and now Bardo's got him.
Missouri's doing a good job getting the ball in and up court quickly to avoid that Illini press. They don't want anything to do with that.
Ball out of bounds, batted away by Battle, and it's going to go back over to Missouri. It's all tied at 4 at the arena in St. Louis. And nearly 19,000 fans are in here tonight.
You know, it looks like it's pretty much a 50-50 split, judging by the noise when the teams came out.
There's a long one from outside by Irvin. 3-point shot by Irvin. Hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Irvin's averaging almost 18.5 a game. He is the leading scorer.
Kendall Gill with it on the point. Out to Anderson. Down in the corner, Bardo. Bardo trying to work in close, partially deflected by Leonard. Out of there with it from Sambodi.
That was a good idea by Bardo, but Leonard got a hand on it.
Irvin got for the easy one. And Irvin has got 7 points for Missouri, and it's 9-5 Tigers.
Played 4 minutes here in the first half.
Anderson back on the front to Bardo. Down in the corner to Gill. Kendall back in front. Lowell Hamilton. Good job by Gill, penetrating with a back pass as he worked down the baseline.
Hamilton's got 4 now as the Illini come back within 3 at 9-6. 15.5 here in the first half.
Irvin down in the corner. Sambodi is loose for the open shot.
Seems like Sambodi's...
Marcus Liberty is going to come in for Illinois. And there's a break in the action here at the arena in St. Louis. Illinois down by 5, and we're going to return after this on the Illini Sports Network. Well, what about that quote?
I think that pretty much is the key to the ball game. No doubt about the fact that both coaches realize what the strong points of the other team are. To look at some of the early stats, and not very good. Well, actually, this is seasonal stats on height versus quickness. Some of the early stats, the Illini shooting only 37% as we start the ball game. Missouri at 66%. That pretty much tells the story right now.
Larry Smith is in the lineup along with Marcus Liberty, along with Battle, Kendall Gill, and Anderson. Let's make that Hamilton. Here's a jumper by Gill. No good, but Larry Smith has got the offensive rebound. Marcus Liberty from the side overshoots the basket, and Smith grabs off the rebound for Missouri.
Illini not shooting the ball very well.
Urban with it. Back outside, Sam Bodie. That's Marcus Liberty on him. Underneath to the big guy, Leonard. Fires it back to Coward. Traveling with the ball. Out of bounds, Illinois.
That's a second turnover on Missouri, both on traveling calls.
Norm Stewart not too happy right there with that particular turnover. His team up by 5. And over the line, Larry Smith. Battle, Hamilton.
Hamilton's hot. He's got 6 in the early going.
Smith over the line with Kenny Battle right on him. Back outside, Sam Bodie. Rebound by Lowell Hamilton. Up it comes to Smith. Down to Kenny Battle. Larry Smith losing the ball. Picked up by Sam Bodie. A 3-on-1 for the Tigers.
Urban.
The foul is going to be called on Illinois.
It'll be on Hamilton, Dick.
On Hamilton.
Here's a look at the break with Larry Smith not being able to get through the heavy traffic down the baseline. Sandbody makes a nice steal, gets it out to Coward, who got the break going. And there's Irvin going into the layup. He missed it, but threw the foul as they came back down. Number 33, Greg Church into the lineup for Missouri.
Greg is a 6'8 senior, and he has checked in. The ball out of bounds to the Tigers underneath their own basket to Irvin in the corner. Comes outside to Coward, back to Irvin. Larry Smith shuts him out of the baseline, turns around. And
great move. I'll tell you, that was a big league move there for Irvin, as he's got 9 points now in the night. As Missouri leads it 13-8, 13:30 to go here in the first half.
Marcus Liberty out to Gill. Back now to Battle. Here's Hamilton from outside. Another rebound for the Tigers.
Church was wide open, but nobody saw him down here. Now they set back up. Coward on the drive.
That drive was by Coward, and he dished it right off and put in by Urban.
Urban's having a great first half, as Missouri has certainly come to play. There you see it. Coward takes it in, draws the defense into him. Then he dishes it off around Hamilton, and Urban lays it in, and he's fouled. Here comes Coward on the drive, gets a step on Kendall Gill, then flips it around Hamilton. Larry Smith was on his back as the ball went in, and Urban has a chance for a three-point play.
Bardo coming back into the lineup for Illinois. Anderson in there now, along with Gill, Battle, and Hamilton. That's the original starting unit on the court for the Illini. Urban.
Three-point play for Myron Irvin. He's off to a great start.
Bardo walking it across for Illinois. Back to Battle.
Illinois having a tough time getting it to his offensive flow. They're not getting many shots, and when they do, they're not getting many second shots.
No, you talk about quickness, Steve. You would think the quickness could get the open shot, but they're not been able to do it. There they get it inside, and the shot is up by Battle, and Smith is guilty, I believe, of the foul.
Yeah, Smith was all over him. That'll be his first foul, and we'll send Ken Battle to the line.
Well, they're going to call it on Sam Bodie and not Smith. That's the second team foul there.
Irvin Small getting set to check into the Illinois lineup. Low Hamilton will take a breather. Hamilton's been about the only offensive threat so far. He's got 6 of the 8 points. But Lou saw something he didn't like at this particular point, and Lowe will take a seat.
For Missouri, another change. Anthony Peeler, who is a 6'4 freshman from Kansas City, will spell Sambodi.
Peeler was the Missouri Mr. Basketball last year, one of the most highly sought-after high school seniors in the country. Mizzou got him, and they had a great recruiting year.
Katie Battle making the free throw. Norm Stewart, 506 career victories. Most of them at Missouri, by the way. This is his 22nd year coaching Tiger basketball.
Illini back to within 6 now. It's 16-10, 12:30 to go in the first half.
Howard. Oh, they missed a back door right there to Irvin. Nick Anderson got him. Howard fires up the outside corner.
2 points for Coward.
Missouri's got a bunch of shooters.
Yes, they do. They're shooting very well. They were shooting 66% just a moment ago. They certainly aren't hurting that at all. They're 7 out of 11 from the field so far.
Here's the guy Illinois has got to get on track right there. Nick Anderson hasn't scored yet in the game. Kendall Gill trying to go for the shot, loses it, but it's touched before it goes out by Howard.
As we mentioned, Missouri 7 out of 11. On the other hand, the Illini only 4 out of 11 from the field, so there's a difference thus far as Larry Smith gets set to check back in for Illinois.
Anderson will toss in as Larry Smith checks in for Kendall Gill. Smith has got a lot of friends here from nearby. Alton is where he played his high school basketball, just across the river. Smith flips into the corner, and Bardo.
Nice strong move by Bardo, but it wouldn't go down.
The ball lost out of bounds by Irvin Small. It'll go back to Missouri.
That's the second time Bardo's been able to drive, but he couldn't get it to fall.
Well, there's a break in the action here at the arena in St. Louis. And Illinois down by 8. And we're going to return to St. Louis after these words from your local station. Illinois and the Tigers going at it here. Dick Martin along with Steve Kelly. And it's been all Mizzou so far. Outside to Coward. Standing on top of the key. Now Irvin, he's had a hot night so far. Breaks to the foul line. Gives it out to Peeler. Back underneath. Lost out of bounds. And it's going to be a foul before it went out of bounds by Greg Church of Missouri.
It was a good defensive play by Irvin Small as Church picks up his first foul. Irvin was in to knock the ball out of bounds, and they got Church for pushing off on the play.
Norm Stewart not too happy with that.
That's the 4th Missouri turnover here in the first half. Illini trailing by 8 at 18 to 10.
Larry Smith to Nick Anderson.
That's what they need.
Getting Nick to break to the basket with a power move, and Illinois down by 6 now. 11 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That was Nick's first shot on the night. They've got to get him the ball more often.
Outside, Peeler has it. Back to Coward. On into the corner goes Coward. Here's a jumper by Peeler. No good. Hustling in the corner. And there's going to be a foul, I'm sure. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that Greg Church had shoved off on Small, but they didn't call it that way.
It was a good effort on both those guys over there as they went for that loose ball. Church heading into the first row there of the crowd here. As we mentioned, 19,000 or so here at the arena in St. Louis. Standing room only.
Down to Nick Anderson in the corner.
Nick's got a freshman working on him, Anthony Peeler. I think the Illini realize that. They want to get it to him.
A charge on Steve Bardo.
Second foul on Steve. 15 foul on the Illini.
So out of bounds to Missouri. Sambodi checking back into the lineup, and this time replacing Irvin.
Illinois turned it over 3 times here in the first half. They're still not getting their offense into the kind of groove I know they want to get it in.
This is a basketball team, Missouri, that has lost to Syracuse in overtime and lost. The shot is up and a little shoving going on underneath the basket. It's on Illinois.
Well, they don't seem to be letting them play under the basket a lot right now.
Jim Burr called the foul, and it's on Irvin Small.
Kendall Gill will check back in for the Illini. First foul on Irvin Small. We're just about at the halfway point of the first half, with Missouri still hanging on to that 6-point lead at 18 to 12. Illini shooting, we mentioned earlier, not very good. Well, it's gotten worse. They're now shooting 33% from the field.
Drive, Sambodi puts it off of the glass.
Sambodi's got 4 on the night, and Mizzou leads it again by 8.
Come out to Kendall Gill. To Irvin Small. And Small throws the ball away, trying to get it down on the baseline to Anderson. And here come the Tigers. Coward.
Coward pulled up with a three-pointer. And that's got this crowd going here as Mizzou opens up a 9-point lead at 23-12.
Kendall Gill charging to the stripe. Can't get it inside. Goes up back to Smith. Back down to Gill from the side. And Kendall Gill, that's his first basket.
Now it's a 9-point lead. It was 11.
Smith lets one go from outside. And what shooting by the Tigers. That's his first basket, but just tremendous shooting.
Well, this game is heating up now, Dick.
Updating the score. Purdue 48, Wichita State 41.
Here's Anderson with it.
Irvin Small. Tipped outside, batted right back now to Sam Bodie.
The lineup got to get on the boards. They're getting killed on the board so far.
They get one shot, and that's it. Peeler down underneath. Smith loses it out of bounds. And it's going to go back over to Illinois. Lowell Hamilton back into the lineup. Irvin Small will sit down.
Missouri's turned it over 5 times, but they still have control of this ball game with just under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Missouri leading 25-14.
Larry Smith pushing it across the line. Peeler has got him one-on-one. Back now to Gill. Down underneath. Here's where they got to work.
Good move by Battle. The turnaround jump shot. Battle's not very tall when you look at some of the guys he's going against, but he's a great leaper, and he gets the shot off very quickly.
Howard has it in front. Down to Peeler. Now they go under to Church. Back to Peeler. Now to Smith. Peeler.
Nice move.
What a great block by Anderson.
Anderson leads the Illini in block shots, and there you can see why. As he got up quickly, no way this ball is going to get anywhere close to the basket. Anderson comes from the weak side and knocks it into about the 4th row. Peeler, pretty good move around Larry Smith, but Anderson was all over that ball.
For Missouri, Irvin comes into the lineup. Howard will sit down. Irvin has been the best offensively for the Tigers thus far. 13 points in the game. Sam Bodie will inbound it. Way out in front to Peeler. Larry Smith now underneath. Easy shot put in by Smith. Well, let's make that Bunton. He has come on. Nathan Bunton out of Detroit, a 6'9" junior. His father, a great player in Michigan some years back. Lowell Hamilton for Illinois has got it.
Hamilton's working successfully in the paint there, getting up over the bigger guys. He's got 8 points.
Urban. Shot up and a foul on Anderson. Oh, Illinois is open back on defense, Steve Kelly.
Yes, they are. That's something that they usually get the other team on when they have the ball, but they've got to get back. They've got to hit the boards and get back. Here's a look at the block shot and also the foul. Anderson definitely was all over his arm there as he tried to lay it up and in, and Byron Irvin will go to the line for 2.
Marcus Liberty is into the lineup for Illinois, and Kenny Battle will sit down. There's Byron Irvin out of Julian High School in Chicago for